Fibers and Floss Canada. Welcome back to day 7 of A Stitcher's 12 Days of Christmas. Thank you so much for joining and following along. The comments are, they're so great to see everyone enjoying this series, reaching out, sharing what they're working on, and just letting us know that they are getting in the festive spirit and that they're enjoying this. So thank you very much. If you're new here, this is a bit of a different Flossmas. I have an advent that I've designed for you guys, as well as a custom curated advent and a commercial advent. If you're new, pop on over to the playlist. You will want to open up the very first video because there is a free download, a Christmas gathering. This is something that I had designed and released on day 1 for everybody. So if you're interested in it, it will be in the description box of day 1 video. And there's a link there, just click on it. Any troubles at all, send me an email at fibersandfloss@gmail.com and I'll send you the PDF. Okay, so let's dive right in, shall we? Today I have your advent here for day 7. We'll open it up and see what it reads. Okay. Today, let's share our favorite cross-stitch pattern. This can be a pattern that you have already stitched. It could be something that you wish to stitch in the future, or perhaps it's a unicorn, one that you are ever seeking but can never seem to find. I think it's really fun to share, patterns that we've all admired because we're all very familiar with the latest, greatest, newest designers, but there's some really, really good classic pieces out there. So I encourage you to take a moment to think about all the Christmas cross stitches that you see and, try and select one. And I'd like you to share that today. You can do that either post on Instagram and use the hashtag Stitchers 12 Days of Christmas. If you're interested in seeing what people are sharing, just search that hashtag and all the posts with that prompt will come up. The other option is if you're not on Instagram, feel free to email me a picture of your favorite, including your name and the title of the cross stitch and a picture. And I can share that in my next video, or perhaps 2 videos if I'm recording ahead of time. For myself, I'll put a picture here of my favorite one. I absolutely love lavender and lace, and this one is Vintage Santa, a gift of peace. Lavender and lace, they have some really, really lovely Christmas patterns, a lot of classics. When I think about them too, they're patterns that my mom and my aunt used to stitch. And for me, it does hold that sense of nostalgia when I do see, a lavender and lace, especially something that is, depicts a Christmas scene of some sort. So that is my favorite. I'm very interested in knowing what your favorite is today. The next thing that I have for you is my commercial advent, which is Reflets de Soie 2024, and I ordered this from the Kitten Stitcher. I still haven't seen anybody else opening these, so there's obviously people with them, but maybe just not floss tubers, I don't know. We're opening December the 12th and December the 13th today, so let's dive in and see what those are. They're both very thin packages again. The jury's kind of still out on this advent box. I like that it's not just patterns, but I find it's a little bit lacking. But my curated one is fun, so I guess in the end it's all good. Okay, this is fun. So these are some stickers. Let me see if I can. They come in this bag. Now I'm not sure that red one, what that is. Is that a part of the bag? It is. The red, it's just a gift bag that you can, I suppose, peel, fold over, seal, and you can get that to somebody. And then in there's a couple little vintage stickers for your scrapbook. There's 2 there. It's really hard to find good cross-stitching stickers. So Barry from Stitch Folk, she has some wonderful ones. But other than that, they're really hard to find really nice vintage looking cross stitch stickers. So if you guys know of any that are out there that are for sale, can you send me an email or comment below and let me know, because I would love to buy some for my scrapbook, my book of days perhaps. Okay, this is December the 13th. We'll give this one a go. I hope you guys are finding some of these humorous, because I've opened a few things and I think, what the hell is this for? And this could be another one, except I read about what the contents of the box, so I think I know what it is. But again, is it a filler? So this is what it's a card. It's made out of cardstock. And I happen to read that this box includes a coaster. Perhaps this could be it? I don't know. Would you ever use that as a coaster? No. Maybe you would put it in one of the stitchy boxes that you make, you know, just kind of tuck it in on the back. Filler for the box? I'm not sure. Anyways, moving on. So for my custom curated one, I have December the 12th and the 13th. And now I have to admit that I had pre-wrapped these, so I'm really not sure what's in them. So I guess we'll find out together. Okay, I'll open December the 12th. The reason why I've done a custom curated advent was just to, you know, have something different than everybody else to share, right? And also hopefully promote some other businesses that are local to me, and also try, you know, some new things that have been in my wish list, but I just haven't purchased for myself yet. Now, these are gorgeous. So, this is Cottage Garden Threads, and it's from Australia. The best way to share these, there's 3 colors there. So there's Poinsettia, there is Hugs and Kisses, and Felix, I think, yeah, Felix, which is like a black, variegated black. I was excited to try these out just because it's 100% cotton over-dyed floss. They are from Australia. They're expensive for an over-dye, but I don't know if it's because it's coming from Australia maybe. These ones here I purchased at Embroidery Marketplace out of Calgary, and they are $9 a skein. So they're a little bit pricey. It does say that they're small batch hand dyed and that their dye lots can definitely vary. What else does it say? It's a mother-daughter team. They make up cottage garden threads. Developed by stitchers for stitchers, handcrafted. It tells you how to pull down your skein so you don't get a knot. Yeah, and you can wash it in hot water, it says. Aftercare instructions: don't use cold, use hot. Don't spray it, rinse it. And then don't iron it wet, rather air dry it, then iron. So they must be color fast. Anyways, I'm excited to give those a go. I think those would be really fun. And then this is a very small little package. Day 13, December the 13th. It's crazy, you guys. December's almost halfway over. We're definitely, you know, the halfway mark for Christmas. Okay, I have to rip it a little bit to get it out because I wrapped it a bit too tight. All right, so these are some pony blacks. Now these are a really fun needle. I don't know if I can get it to focus a bit better maybe. Can you see that okay? So they're black and then they have like the little white head on it there. These are a size 28 and they're purchased by, sorry, I always say purchased by, but they're purchased from Lindy Stitches, which you guys all know Lindy Stitches. They're a very fun needle and I'm excited to use those for sure. You know, it has a tapered head to it too, so being 28 counted, I hope it will be okay for some of the larger, some of the smaller counts. Well, I don't know what I'm trying to say. You know, 56 count that I'm working on. Sorry for the interruption. Apparently my storage is full of my phone, which happens to me once every 6 months or so. I have to clean everything up. So, yes, pony blacks. I think those will be good. I'm excited for them. Now, what have I been stitching? Well, let me tell you. I had grand plans to start One Starry Christmas Eve with Brenda Gervais, and I did start it. It's a very small start, and so I'm not going to share that with you today because the majority of my time, the last 2 days, has been spent on stitching an ornament, which was one of our Advent prompts from yesterday. So I thought I would share with you something that I created. I wonder if I can hold it like this. You might be able to see it better. This is a little deer, and I think she's super cute. So it's just a felt ornament. I took a big piece of white felt, cut out the one solid piece. So her head, her antlers, her body, her legs. And then to that, I was able to use some brown felt and cut out one piece that would go on the top of her head as well as the back of her head there. And then I was able to just stitch those together and also embroider on some eyes and a mouth. And I was able to embellish her, I guess, I want to say hairline, but at the top of her head was some, there's a Swarovski crystal on there, a sequin and some little beads. And then I made this really cute dress for her, and it has like these little bugle beads, sequins, and smaller beads. And then, you know, a while ago on Amazon, I had ordered a pack of, what do we call this? Harris tweed. And it was supposed to be all dark greens, and when it came, it was largely reds and pinks, a little bit of green. And so I was able to cut a piece for her dress and put that there. And then I was able to cut a piece for her jacket, which I think was really fun. So it's just one large piece in the back. And then on the front, I had sewn on one piece as well. And then once it was sewn on, I had just cut it up the middle and just kind of tacked the sides down and then opened up the jacket so you could see the dress underneath. And used little seed beads, the 15-0 for the gold on her jacket as well as on her dress. And then she has a couple little Magnifica beads on the edge of her boot down here. You can barely see them, they're kind of purple in color. And then for her scarf, I have a bin of random like crafting stuff, sequins and ribbons and whatnot. And this ribbon came from a bag of stuff that used to be my grandmother's, and I don't know why I've kept it. At some point I was like, this ribbon is gonna be perfect for something, you know? And so it was perfect for this, so I got to use that. So it's a little bit of my nanny will be hanging on the tree with this one this year. And then I just used some leftover Avera Swab metallic white that was from my Katie Strachan Dove kit so that I can hang her with that. So I'm happy with that, and I was able to put the 2024 charm on the back so I know the year that it was done. And I had a lot of fun with her. She actually, funny story, I wasn't gonna finish her yesterday, but before I go to bed, I like to make myself a cup of peppermint tea. And my husband's away this week, and I think I'm a little bit tired, and I wasn't really thinking. I was a little on autopilot, and I made my tea like I would for my daughter, where I put a little bit of vanilla in it, and then I make my tea. And I sat down, it was 11 o'clock at night. I'll just have my tea and I'll just do a little bit more stitching on her. And I'm drinking my tea and I'm about 2/3 done. And all of a sudden I thought, you know what? It tastes more bitter than like a peppermint tea should taste. And then I had realized I just drank a whole cup of Earl Grey tea at 11 o'clock at night, which was not a good idea. So I made myself go to bed at 2, even though I wasn't the least bit tired after having a nice big, you know, mug of tea. But I was able to finish her because I was caffeinated in the middle of the night. So happy to say that she was completed. Now, my plans for the next couple days, I will revert back to my original plan and stitch some more on the One Starry Christmas Eve from Brenda Gervais. I also wanted to draw a winner today. So on my last video, I had shared that I completed my gingerbread candy mouse from Just Nan, and it was really fun. And of course, you know, the finished project was so much smaller than I had thought. Can you see my kids keep moving it around? But it's right up here, and it's, you know, it's yay big. And anyway, so I said that what I'll do is do a giveaway for any of the Just Nan mice pattern that you can find that you enjoy, and I'll order that and ship it directly to your home. The code word was mice, and I used the YouTube random comment picker. I'll put it on the screen here. The winner is at Daynam5199. So if that is you, please send me an email at fibersandfloss@gmail.com and provide your mailing address, and I'll get that out to you this week. So that will be really fun to, or I guess I'll get that ordered for you and get that to you. So hopefully you'll be able to stitch one over the Christmas holidays. That'll be a lot of fun. I also wanted to insert here a little bit of my book of days I've been working on. So, you know, as we wrap up 2024, my 2025 book of days should arrive any day from Traditional Stitches in Edmonton. And I'm a bit behind, but I was able to finally decorate my December pages. So I'll cut to that video here. Typically once a month I go through my book of days and I decorate my upcoming month. Now I'm a little bit behind, but I thought that I would take a minute to share with you guys today what that process looks like for me. So as you can see here with April, for example, I tend to list all my current whips in progress here. Did you catch that? Whips in progress? Works in progress, whips? Anyways. Whatever. So this is December. I am yet to write down my whips. I do put a sticker, so I put a dot on the days where I'm going to be working, and I will sticker those because my working days are very long days and I do not have time for any stitching. And then I will draw little hearts for any days where I have stitching meetups with other ladies. And there we have it, my finished book ready for December's recordings. In the back of this book, I do keep record of all the pieces I've worked on this year. Any of the pink ticky marks or things that I have completed. And I have a couple more completions that I need to mark off actually, as well as 2 more to add to the list. So I'll be sure to do that and have that ready to review in January. Thank you so much for tuning back in again today, you guys. I really enjoy spending time with you, connecting with you, and hoping to just generate a little bit more of the festive spirit this year. Please have fun today. I hope you're able to share, you know, your favorite cross-stitch pattern and get in some really good stitching time. Thanks so much for joining. Take care. Bye for now.